Hey good getters, it's cold outside, that means it's hot chocolate season. We like hot chocolate the same as anybody else, but we don't really do anything special. We just get those packets you buy at the store and mix it with hot water. So this episode, we're gonna do something a little different. I found some epic recipes online that we're gonna try out. You ready?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Get good at that.
The first way we're gonna try this out is with a basic powder mix, the kind that we all know how to do. Only we're gonna do it better. We're going to take this and we're gonna do it the best way possible. You ready? Okay. If you're gonna use a powder mix, then use whole milk. Whole milk has obviously more fat in it, and more fat means more flavor. It also means the milk is going to be thicker, and a thicker hot chocolate always is nice. So we're gonna take this, we're gonna pour it into this measuring cup and throw it in the microwave. You wanna do that for me?
Mm-hmm.
Give it a cup and a half.
Wait.
See it right there?
Oh, right there.
Got it? Cool. I'm gonna put this in the microwave for like 30 seconds. All right, so we have the warm milk. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna put the powder mix into a mug without the milk. Then we're gonna add just a little bit of the warm milk. Okay, so Liberty has mixed this into a nice thick paste. I don't see anything left in it that's dry, so we can add the rest of the milk. There you go, good job.
Oh, that's a lot.
Now she's gonna finish mixing it up.
I better be careful.
You can already tell it's a lot thicker than it would have been normally. There's even a froth at the top of it, which makes it kind of fun. All right, so let's see. How's it taste?
Really, really good.
Okay, so she likes that one. I'm gonna try it out too. Yeah, that's great. Okay, so cheap, quick, easy hot chocolate, and we think it tastes great. Let's see what the next level has in store. There's a lot more going on now, isn't there? So we got sugar, we got salt, we've got cinnamon, we've got cocoa powder, whole milk, whipping cream, and some condensed sweetened milk. It's a lot more than last time, but I bet it's gonna taste good. Let's try it out. First, we're gonna go through all the milks. All right, Libby, go at it. First, you want 2 cups of whole milk. So you pour all the milk into the pot. Next, we have heavy cream. We're gonna do 1 cup of this. Then a can of sweetened condensed milk. Glorp, glorp, glorp. All right, so this is gonna go to the stove. It's gonna heat up until it's just about to boil. So while this is cooking, I am slowly stirring it. I don't want it to burn, get stuck to the bottom of the pan. Okay, so we've got little bubbles. I'm gonna take it off the heat. Okay, now that we've warmed up all the milk, we're gonna put some cocoa powder. While Liberty's mixing this up, I'm gonna add a half a cup of sugar. All right, so it's starting to look like hot chocolate. We have 2 more things to add to this. Salt and cinnamon, a teaspoon of each. Okay, so now we got a teaspoon of salt. I'll mix that all in.
Hey, I'm sorry.
And then a teaspoon of cinnamon. All right, let's do the final mix. That smells good. It smells good. All right, so here it is. The cocoa powder style hot chocolate.
Is it hot?
I mean, it's good.
Is it hot?
It's very different.
I think the other one was better. Much better.
All right, so we have some more taste testers here. Zaya, you try it out.
We forgot the marshmallows.
You want to put marshmallows in it?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna put marshmallows in it. It's too much chocolate. It's too much chocolate. All right, Quinn, let's see what you think. It's warm, so take a little bitty sip, okay?
We forgot the marshmallows.
What do you think? Oh, Quinn likes it. Bloop, bloop, bloop. So I think what we found out is I think it's fun. It's not crazy. So far, like, that wasn't the craziest thing, especially if we were doing it as a traditional thing every Christmas or holiday season. I could see this being fun. It does have a very rich, thick flavor to it. There are some of us who do not like it, and some who do, so it's kind of in the middle. All right, so onward to the third recipe. This one is going to take some time. Okay, so this one I'm gonna call the crazy person version. It is just over the top crazy. It will take a long time to do this. I'm not even gonna be able to make it by the end of the night. I gotta have to wait and do half of it today and then another half tomorrow. First off, we're going to make the garnish. We're going to garnish this hot chocolate with some whipping cream, right? We're gonna, like you see, whipped cream on top of hot chocolate. But we're going to try and make whipped cream marshmallow type garnish. So to do that, we're gonna first take whipping cream and we're gonna take some sugar and we're gonna mix them up in this bowl. Nice.
Still
Okay, so now dump this into the bowl.
That's a lot.
It is a lot. There you go. Oh, nice. 2 cups of heavy whipping cream. All right, now we're gonna put a tablespoon of sugar. One tablespoon, 2 cups. So now we're gonna blend this up until it's nice and frothy. Yeah, I'm curious. What does it taste like?
Whipped cream.
So there it is, whipped cream. I've never actually made whipped cream before. That's fun. It tastes like whipped cream, but slightly less sweet. Like it's a real, very light sweetness to it. It'll probably complement the hot chocolate well, because I know the hot chocolate is going to be mega ultra sweet. We're gonna take this whipped cream and we're going to smear it onto this pan into a nice thick coating and then freeze it. Then we'll pick this video up again tomorrow where we're going to use cookie cutters to cut shapes out of the whipped cream and then use that as garnish for the hot chocolate. Kind of the same way that we put marshmallows in the hot chocolate. So you want to do this part? Smear it onto the pan? I'll get you a spatula.
Spatula. SpongeBob SquarePants spatula.
What?
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so there it is. I think we did a pretty good job. Now we're going to put this in the freezer overnight and I'll pick this video up again in the morning. So we're on day 2 of this hot chocolate adventure. We've had the whipped cream paste freezing overnight, so I'm sure that's ready to go, but we're gonna wait until we are done with the hot chocolate itself before we bring that out so that it is nice and crisp before we use cookie cutters to cut it to little shapes. So right now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take these chocolate bars, we have semi-sweet and we have milk chocolate, and we're going to cut these up into chunks so we can melt them in a pan. You ready?
Yeah.
I'm gonna let Liberty cut these chocolate bars up. Here it is. There goes some chocolate.
Can I skate it?
The only problem with it is this board is heavy. I'll let you pick up the board, see what you think.
Hold it with one hand. Yeah, I can't. I'm gonna use some too.
Oh, I think the screaming helps. I think that's
Why can't I just bake it up?
actually a good question, but I think that's why. You don't want the heat from your hand to melt the chocolate. However, the goal is to melt the chocolate, so I don't know. You're doing great. All right, here we go with the heavy whipping cream and whole milk again. This will be rich. The last one was really rich as well. So I don't know what to expect with this, honestly. The last one, I mean, that tasted really good, but it's heavy. It was very heavy, and like after a few sips, you were kind of done. It's like if someone gave you an entire cheesecake. You'd be like, oh my gosh, and you'd start to eat it, and it tastes great. And then, you know, you'd get disgustingly sick. 1 cup of heavy cream and 3.5 cups of whole milk. So let's do that. Whipping.
We'll definitely have love.
Yeah, you figured out how to pour. That's a good job.
The chocolate is done.
We're gonna put 3/4 cup of granulated sugar and 1/4 cup of brown sugar into all of that.
Dump all of it.
And then 1/4 cup of brown sugar goes plop.
That good. But
Now we're gonna put this on high heat and get it just under a boil and then bring it all the way down and let it simmer.
Am I doing it right?
Okay, I'm gonna let that simmer on low. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna let this simmer on low, and we're gonna chop up some whipped cream topping. So, this is our whipped cream topping.
This.
It is very much frozen.
Like ice it? Oh no. Make it.
So, fine.
Yeah, that's what I was
Excuse me,
gonna
Quinn.
do, but I thought I won't do that. I do it.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, mine broke.
Oh,
Not broke. Woo! Mine is not broke.
nice. Oh, good. Look at that. A star-shaped piece of whipping cream. No, we're not gonna do the chili one. Right here.
Okay.
All right. Let's see what this tastes like. That is very chocolatey. I think it's pretty good though. I think this part's a mess and not necessary.
Cut it.
It's pretty good. See what you think.
It'll taste bad, but I still like the first one better.
You like the first? So she likes the powdered one best. Okay, Quinn, what do you think? I think we had a lot of fun today. And again, I think the third one is definitely my choice if you're gonna make it something special. The first one, if you're gonna do something quick and you've got some powder, now you know the best way to do it, and that's good. It ends up being like everyone's favorite one anyway. Is the silly thing is the cheapest one, and the cheapest and the quickest one was everyone's favorite anyways. I don't think anyone's complaining about this latest recipe, so I think for special occasions, this third one is the best one to go for. Another passion of mine is discovering other YouTube channels. And I think I'm gonna start doing this where I just share cool channels that I have found. One of these is called A Fool's Errand, and I will put the link in the description also here. It's really good. So he goes around reviewing chocolate milk.
Wow, it's super chocolatey and kind of a salty, buttery, creamy flavor. Absolutely fantastic. It's saltier and it really carries the flavor through all the way. Just straight up whole chocolate milk. Oh, that's super good.
Around the world. 51 countries he has visited. 1,354 chocolate milks, I think. It is fantastic. I can't suggest it more. This guy needs to blow up. afoolserrand.com is his website as well. I'll put a link to that in the description too. I'm gonna try and share these things when I find cool YouTube channels. That sounds like a fun thing too, just to share that kind of stuff with everybody. But this is definitely my current favorite. This guy's cool. I've chatted with him a couple times, and you can just tell he's a cool guy. And then, like, again, go to his channel, just check it out. And again, with mine, don't forget to subscribe.
Cool.
Oh, my cards! Just a minute.
Yeah, just a minute, guys.
All right, so my cards. I said I was gonna always try and be updating you on how I'm doing with this. It's I think I called it the wrong thing last time too. This is a spring. So again, I'm just starting off on this, and I'm trying to get further and further away. And it's a very slow process for me because life is busy. But you know, right? Like, okay, so that's when I say, try these things, because when you learn something new, you gain pride in yourself, and with pride comes confidence. With confidence, you live yourself a better life.
Get good at that.
Orange, lemon, strawberry, lime. Oh my God, you put lime flavored marshmallows in the... Don't do that.
That does not taste like lime.
What does it taste like?
A marshmallow. Taste it.
Okay, now this has
This
become a
one might
review
be
of
bad.
campfire
No,
fruit
this
flavored
one's
marshmallows. So this is lemon?
Yeah.
A lemon flavored marshmallow.
Tastes just like marshmallow. See? Marshmallow.
There's a lemon flavor to it. It's subtle,
Why?
but there is a lemon flavor.
What? I don't know what this one
So don't be fooled. Don't let people just be grabbing bags of marshmallows without looking.
We'll eat the last one. No, I want to. Hey! What's the last one?
Yeah, good job.